Welcome back into Shop HQ and happy Saturday. We have 1 hour this morning with Manuel Marcajani, with her son Keon as well, for the launch of the Cold Press collection. We have a really exciting hour for you. The first presentation of Cold will be in this show. By the way, if you missed the presentation yesterday, 324-584, the collagen banking duo is in the show. You can shop ahead for it. You're getting a happy mistake there. You're getting those exosomes for free along with the Matrixol 4. A couple of items coming up in the show, though. What goes really well with the collagen banking duo is going to be a duo of the Diamond Spicules. Liquid microneedling, exfoliating, skin perfecting, a great way to refine and radiate your skin. 324-546. Now, normally we sell a single at $59.99 on sale. The duo takes 2 bottles down to $99. You could also use a credit card offer, our store card, for an additional 20% off the sale price. I think we've about 150 of the duo available. In the duo, we've sold over 1,000. In the singles of the liquid microneedling spicules, we've sold over 7,000 since launch here at the network. 324-546. Best value, best way to get the spicules home would be with the credit card offer in the duo. But let's talk a Skin Savior Trio. If your skin is sending an SOS, this is a way to treat it. Problem-solving, solution-based skincare. Now, 14% azelaic acid, 15% is what you get from the doctor's office, 5% clinical level niacinamide to control oil, and then 5% argireling. Topical Botox with the highest concentration we offer with the argireling in the current collection. It's a trio with the new markdown down to $109.99. You take that down to about $94 if you're shopping with the store card today. Speaking of new, the Powerhouse Serum, the Cold Everyday Face Serum, is debuting in this show. We will have 3 different products from the collection. We'll have the body lotion, the face cream, but here is your Everyday Powerhouse Serum, 324-579. The actives on the inside are harnessed through cold press technology, really keeping the integrity, the potency, the efficacy of those actives on the inside. From $79 down to $54.99. We'll be debuting the Cold collection in our morning show. We're going to tell you about the ingredients on the inside. There's also something really cool there. There's a blue light blocker. I've never presented skincare before with a blue light blocker. First airing, 324-579, a multitasking, multi-targeted skincare approach. Now, if you have a store card, let's talk about an additional way to save. From the sale prices, you can additionally take 20% off when you use your Shop HQ credit card, 20% off when you're at $99 plus. So that's beauty purchases, cart total. Doesn't have to be an item that's $99, just your full cart. So anything isomers, $99 plus, you're going to take that 20% off. $75 plus gets you free shipping and handling. 100% pure hyaluronic acid. No waters, no oils, no silicones here. 2 different molecular weights. That's very, very key because as you look at the ingredient list here, you're going to see a high and a low molecular weight. That means they penetrate into deeper and different levels of the skin. One of the products that gives you true instant gratification, but also deep, long-lasting hydration. 1,000 times magnet moisture power here, but you get a duo. So you're getting the original formulation, a 20-year anniversary celebration of HBeer here at Shop HQ. 324-577 for the anniversary. Of course, 1 bottle for each decade that HBeer 100 has been here at Shop HQ. As you're shopping today's top deal, priced for today, just for today. So you take each bottle down from about $40 at retail to $20 individually. It's a true BOGO when you're saving 50% off. If you want to get multiples, it's a great reason to stock up. We're going to talk about that 100% concentration, but I want to bring Manuela into the show right away. And as we start our Saturday together, the best way to wake up is with the best skincare possible, the best self-care. Co-founder, cosmetic chemist in residence of Isomers Laboratory, going on 28 years here at Shop HQ. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
So good to see you.
Excellent. Nice to see you too.
Today's top deal and a 20th celebration. This is a big anniversary.
This is a very big anniversary. Want to say happy birthday to HPure. But HPure, pure sodium hyaluronic concentrate, is something that is very good for your skin. So hyaluronic acid is not, it is something that we have naturally occur within our hair, skin, and nails. And this is really important because this is going to be a moisture binder. What we have done here, what we're celebrating, is the fact that we're able to give you this kind of hydration that is oil-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free, silicone-free, and is 100% pure, which means what? If you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, if you have combination skin, this is going to give you the right kind of hydration. It is going to allow your skin to plump up. It's going to make it smoother. It absorbs instantly into the skin. Crepey skin is going to be a thing of the past. But the other thing is you have so many uses because you can use this with your other creams and serums and take your regular moisturizer that you're using now that is failing you and turn it into a real hydrator by amping up the hydration potential.
Well, especially in the drier seasons like this, we think fall, we think winter, a moment when your skin is very much dry, needing that extra drink of water. HPure 100 delivers that. So instant gratification, absolutely, but long-lasting, deep, sustained hydration. You want your skin to be supple, plump, really beautifully hydrated. HPure 100 delivers that, but there's a big difference. You can shop for hyaluronic acid out there in the marketplace. You're going to get a formulation from everybody else that's far more watered down. This is pure, 100% pure, and then to have 2 forms of that hyaluronic acid, that's a big deal. We're going to show you on the touchscreen here, but when you get the label home, look on the back. No water, no oils, no anything besides hyaluronic acid. That means you're going to feel the lubricity. You feel the purity of this product. By the way, everyone is shopping for multiple sets of that collagen banking duo. Quick mention, we loaded into the show, 324-584 is a special request. It's down to, I think, 250 units or so. Matrixyl 4, $100 right here. You're getting a free $225 bottle of those exosomes. We'll talk about those with your entire skincare routine. 324-584 lives right down there. A very special buy, very happy accident that Manuela stands behind, by the way. They could have fixed it. They could have taken it back to what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the liquid microneedling, the spicules. Instead, they're giving you a much more expensive product with the exosomes. Now, Manuela, to the before and afters, let's see what happens with the HPure 100. Instant results.
Instant results. So this is dry skin. This is what dry skin looks like. And of course, dry skin is old skin. It's skin that actually is dying. It is rough. It is not very pleasant looking. And it kind of shows all the lines and wrinkles. With the hydration, the hyaluronic is able to go in and hold 1,000 times its weight in moisture, which means what? It goes from a very small molecule to very large. It's going to fill up that skin. I'll show you a demonstration. Now, this is what I love, love, love about the HPure 100. This type of skin, this is oily skin, this is sebum, this is irritation, this is redness. This is a disrupted microbiome. This is not happy skin. Too much oil is living here, which means too much bad bacteria is there, causing breakout, irritation, even redness and rosacea. Soon as you bring in the hyaluronic acid, you know what's happening? It is having it balances that oil and water component. It's calm. What else I love to look at this is you don't see any kind of sign. No redness, no irritation. So the skin loves, loves, loves it. And here we have crepey skin. When you have crepey skin, when you get to the age that you've earned crepey skin, you don't really want it, but you earn it because your skin has thinned out. When you put a moisturizer on, this is what I find is you put the moisturizer on, you kind of just shove the crepey skin over and around. It doesn't really absorb it. It just moves side to side.
Right.
When you use the hyaluronic, all of a sudden crepey skin knows how to drink it in. Why? Because of this. This is how hyaluronic acid works. It goes into your skin. The high molecular weight sits on top. The low molecular weight goes into your skin. As it goes in, it draws moisture to it and it expands, which means what? Your skin is now firmer and thicker and smoother.
324-577. Today's top deal is only here today. We have 3.5 minutes left to shop on today's top deal. Now, it's a true BOGO. You're buying one, which is $40. You get a second for free. You get 2 ounces in total here. Think about 2 months for the supply. If you want to stock up, a 3-year unopened shelf life means everything is coming full potency, lab fresh, lab direct quality. But I want to mention one more time that collagen banking, a new term. And here's the thing, Manuela's always first to the marketplace, decades ahead of everybody else. She's the only person that I know of that delivers 100% pure hyaluronic acid. You get 100% with the low and the high. And then we have the other icon, and I want to mention that because HPure definitely in the icon status category there. Today's top deal with a new product, a new offer. Let's talk about collagen banking. That term is brand new.
That term is brand new, and collagen banking basically talks about being able to bank your collagen. So I want to just show you here. And we call this, save for a wrinkly day. So what does collagen banking do? Collagen banking, in essence, is the ability, and people are talking about it, but it's a skin savings account. So you're creating more collagen, you're stimulating collagen, even at a very young age. You want to start doing this because the reserve, having this reserve of collagen allows your skin to be healthier. It's going to combat fine lines and crepiness as you age. So you're going to be able to slow down the visible signs of aging. How do you stimulate collagen banking? By using collagen peptides, by using exosomes, by using spicules. This is how you are building the stores of collagen reserve. This we have seen. And maybe this has always been the Isomer's secret.
Yes.
Because I've been doing Isomers, I've been involved with Isomer's Laboratories for over 40 years, 35 years. And you can see that my aging is very delayed. Why? And I do believe probably because we were doing it, read the Matrixyl from 25 years ago. We've been collagen banking all along. But now the world is talking about collagen banking from the age of 25 on. And it shows over and over how this kind of activity helps promote and stave off the visible signs of aging, but also those invasive procedures.
Well, it's like a 401k, it's like a savings account for your skin. 1 minute left on today's top deal. You can use them together, and you absolutely should if you want instant and long-lasting hydration. Now, hydration is the key word when it comes to H Pure. I used a lot of other hyaluronic acids before I was introduced to Isomers, to H Pure 100, the 20th anniversary. 1 bottle for each decade. Happy birthday to H Pure. It's one of my favorite products because you see and feel the difference. I did not put it on this hand. I did put it on this hand. The feeling and what your skin will experience as well once you get this home, it is that lubricity. You don't need a lot, and that's the benefit, right? When you come to skincare that works, you pay a little bit more, but you use less of it. Means the lifespan of that bottle is much further. Collagen Banking Duo 324-584 to get exosomes at that price. You can also, by the way, I'm just stuck on that one. I can't let go of it. I'm like, it was such a good accident because here's the thing. It was supposed to be a different product. Now, Collagen Banking, Matrixyl 4, that's the constant. It was supposed to be the spicule, though.
It was supposed to be the spicule, create those microchannels, liquid microneedling, get that collagen in there. Now we're giving you that collagen and the rocket to really get it deeper down, which means you're going to have a real head start.
True. Well, and you're investing in the future of your best skin possible.
Yes.
324-577. Now, today is the only day you can shop for H Pure 100 with the today's top deal price. Tomorrow, it's back up to full retail. If you are looking for a simple solution, a 1, 2, 3, you get your cleanser, you get your Redensify, so you're thickening your skin, you're adding back, so if you have fragile, thin, or disrupted skin, you also get the 98% Snail Pure. So this is an interesting trio. Why'd you create the set?
This is designed again to help with people who have a lot of issues on their skin surface that want to increase the hydration, but also if you have any divots or any kind of scarring, damage in your skin where you've got a deficit, you want to be able to add that volume in that skin. So the Redensify and the Snail Mucin work hand in hand, the Snail Filtrate, to add more volume and volumize the skin.
Now, if you are shopping on that, the last time we had that on air, it was $40. It's now down to $27.99. Some huge savings. Let's talk the science of extremophiles. The price, by the way, last time I presented this was back in April. It was $89.85. Do you see the price today? That's a shocking discount. The science is the same. The potency is the same. That has not changed. 323-181. What's the purpose behind Immortal Dermal Booster?
This is retain, sustain, and accumulate moisture for long-term moisturization. This uses the Miramanthus or the African resurrection bush.
Love.
And what this is going to do, this helps with an aquaporin system in your skin. So the best way to describe this is when you think about farmers and in their fields, they have an irrigation system.
Yes.
Right? Because you can't go literally and water one plant at a time. You have to
Takes too
create
long.
lines and lines, right, of
Yeah.
an irrigation system. This is what Miramanthus does. It creates an irrigation system through the different layers of the skin.
Isn't
It
it
builds
amazing?
that structure.
Well, that's why we love Manuel. That's why we love Isomer Skincare. It's not just the science, it's the education. That's the other part of it. You need to know what you're buying, why you're buying it, what it's going to do for your skin. Oh my God, from a value perspective alone. So here was a happy accident. This duo was supposed to be, what I had prepped the cards for was Matrixyl 4, the icon. She was the first to combine all 4 forms of Matrixyl. She named one, she's grandfathered into it. That is one of the best sellers globally that's preventing and correcting. That's $100 for the serum alone. The $225 bottle of exosomes. What do they do together for collagen banking?
This is going to stimulate and jumpstart that collagen. So you need to create more collagen easier, more efficiently. which means you're going to see smoother, healthier, thicker, firmer skin, which means that you're not going to have a lot of those invasive procedures that you're going to need. Because why?
True.
This is going to keep the skin nice and firm and tight. It's going to keep it vibrant, stimulating, and I like this the best.
Yes.
Younger collagen than you, and not you personally, but you. Than yourself as a donor, which means what? You're going to jumpstart that entire thing about having that longevity in your skin. And the reason why we want to fight the visible signs of aging or aging on our skin is because our skin does not perform as well as it gets older.
True.
So we want to go back and make it in its best state. So it can do a really good job.
And the other part of that equation was supposed to be the spicules, which we have in the show as a single, 324366. We also have them as a duo. Now, the duo was saved for Saturday. In the single, we've sold over 7,000 bottles. Latest introduction, the greatest introduction. Do get it with, by the way, 324584. We'll talk about the reason why. The exosomes were actually supposed to be the spicules. This is what the configuration was supposed to be at $99. Instead, you get a much more expensive product for free, $225 for free there, as a duo. Best value, best access to liquid micro needling. Let's break that down, right? Because that's a procedure that you pay a lot of money for. If you go to an esthetician, if you go to a clinic for micro needling, it's a painful experience. There's downtime that you experience. We love the results. We love the rejuvenation, the kickstart to healing. We love what micro needling can do, but what Manuela has done, she's harnessed the power of a sea sponge to create that liquid micro needling at home overnight. This is the most effective, most comfortable, most pain-free way to do micro needling. I wrote a 5-star review on this. There's many 5-star reviews on the product on the website. 324546. Get it with 324584 for collagen baking. Those 3 products, liquid microneedling, Matrixyl 4, the exosomes, that's Manuela's routine. That's a cosmetic chemist's own toolbox that she uses every single night. Now you have access to the same. Let's reintroduce liquid microneedling. What exactly is a spicule? It's kind of a funny word.
Spicule is a sea sponge, or it is the thorns of a sea sponge. Just like a rose has thorns, sea sponge have these little micro needles in them, and these needles are what we're utilizing in this formula. It's part of the formula to create the liquid microneedling. So instead of having real needles, we're going to have the sea sponge needles. This is made out of silica and calcium. They're microscopic, and they land onto your skin, and they go into your skin. They penetrate into the skin, and what this does is it creates microchannels. They stay in your skin up to 72 hours as they work their way through. And what this is going to do, this is going to, instead of putting things on the surface, it is going to allow deeper penetration of product. It allows these microchannels to be created. This is going to bring product in. It's going to stimulate the collagen, exfoliate the skin, tighten the pores, enhance the performance of your skin. It is going to work. Why do you do microneedling? You do microneedling to stimulate the collagen production and make the skin create more collagen and denser collagen. But it has a downtime. It's painful. You can be very sensitive. You've got to freeze your skin. It takes hours to do, and then for a week or 2, you've got to hide. But with the liquid microneedling, there's absolutely no downtime, and you can start to see those results right away on your skin. Needle-free microneedling enhance the absorption of your product. Everything's going to work better. Your collagen is going to be boosted. I love it because it is acid-free. There is no downtime. There is no pain. And it's going to enhance the hydration and nourishment, or the overall quality of your skin.
Well, and if you want to fast track the results, the fastest way to professional, the most visible results, the most game-changing results out of the entire show here today, the duo of the spicules, absolutely. Get it with the collagen banking duo as well. There's 3 products that can work synergistically together. If you can get all 3 of them home, Matrixyl 4, the liquid microneedling, and then your exosomes, this is a separate offer number. So here, for the duo, 324546, we sold almost 1,000 in the duo. As we currently stand, we're under 140 available in the duo. Very limited, best value. You take it down to $79.99 when you check out the ShopEach credit card. However, if you add 324584, this is something really cool. When you talk about the best penetration, the deepest penetration, the most visible results, the highest quality collagen, this is sort of the trifecta of the hour. Collagen baking. How do these 3 products work together here?
They work together. First of all, the peptide, the spicule, that is going to create the microchannels. You put that on your skin, it opens up your skin. It's going to prepare your skin. It's going to open it up. It's going to allow for better absorption. Just exactly. Now, this is very key. Most skincare just sits on top. Most
Right.
skincare does nothing. It's like a coating. It's like putting paint on a wall. That's where it is. You see it, that's it, up there. Nothing to see, nothing behind. But when you introduce a spicule, you are now getting integration.
Yes.
You are now getting involvement. Your skin becomes involved in the process. The product and the skin become one. You're going to get deeper penetration. The spicule itself, the properties, it's going to nourish because it has silica and calcium. It's going to disrupt in a good way. This kind of disruption is not irritating the skin. What this is going to do, it's going to help to stimulate that collagen and exfoliate to clear up the skin. Then anything you put on top, now we're going to put the collagen peptides on top.
Oh.
We're going to take that through. We already have a powerful collagen peptide blend, the 4.
120 left.
Make that go deeper. So when you see a problem here, but before it even becomes a problem, let's correct it and send those exosomes down further.
Well, I love that part right there. A new year, a new you, the best science possible, the newest product, one of the latest, the greatest, the pinnacle. If you think exosomes, think AI technology, think the most expensive, that $225 bottle of exosomes is free with the collagen baking duo, by the way, through a very happy accident. And that bottle should be $600, $700 out there in the marketplace. Now, speaking of a new year, a new you. We have some problem solvers here, problem saviors, if you will. If your skin is sending an SOS, if you want peer-reviewed scientific ingredients, we have an exclusive bundle, 3 different products here. As you're shopping, now the most expensive of the 3 is going to be the 5% Argireline. That's an amplified topical Botox, 5 years younger in 5 days. We'll break down the science of every single one of them. This is simple science. If you want a great way to control the oil, look to the niacinamide. We have 14% azelaic acid. We have 5% niacinamide. We have 5% in that Argireline booster serum. But it's a trio. You get all 3 products home, and this is very much a problem solver. 324-461. We have 3 dozen left. That's all that we have. Let's start with the topical Botox.
The topical Botox, this is the 5% Argireline amplified. This is acetyl hexapeptide 8. This is really going to be a radiance booster. What this actually does, makes your skin 5 years younger in 5 days. We love it so much. You're going to see it again later on when Kim presents his. He already has 5% Argireline amplified in cold as well.
I'm so excited for that collection.
I'm so excited for that too. But this is what this is going to do. This is that topical Botox. So this is going to help smooth out those lines and wrinkles on the expression lines. And again, this is going to help work on boosting the radiance. It's 5% of the Argireline amplified. Now, it's very important. There is acetyl hexapeptide 8, and then there's acetyl hexapeptide 8. And I know that sounds a little bit confusing, tomato, but this version of acetyl hexapeptide 8, which is also known as Argireline amplified, it has a very robust profile in the sense that what it can do is boost the radiance of your skin, which means your skin is going to actually look 5 years younger in 5 days. And we can actually prove this because you can even do some research on social media, and you can actually see that it shows you that type of radiance boost. I don't have the support here, so maybe
sure.
if you have it there. But this is really important because when you're looking at the skin and you're looking at the overall properties of the skin, this is going to get your glow up. This is going to really promote the radiance in your skin. This is why it's key in our formulas to have it at the 5%.
Which is great because who else puts the numbers on the bottle, by the way? Think 20% with Matrixyl, think 5% with the niacinamide. We have 3 different products here. So that's the first. That's your booster serum. Think expression lines, think the 11s, think the forehead lines, resting lines. Raise your brows right now. If you drop them and you see the troughs, if you see the resting lines, great product to get home just for that one in particular. Then we move next to 5% niacinamide. Now this is going to be really good for excess oil control. 5%, that's clinical level.
Clinical level is 5%. Between 3 to 5% is what you should have in your formulations to actually be significant in niacinamide. What niacinamide does, it is a B vitamin. It calms and soothes the skin. It's going to brighten the skin. If your skin tends to be a little dull, sallow, you want the niacinamide because it also helps to regulate the sebum. And when it regulates the sebum, it's going to create that balance in the skin from good and bad bacteria, promotes the microbiome. This is very calming and soothing. Right? It also contains licorice root, which is very important. Licorice root works on inflammation, irritation, but it also helps promote the half-life of the niacinamide.
And then we get to the 14% with the azelaic acid. Now this is going to be a cream texture for you. 15% is clinical. 15% is what you have to go to a doctor to get a prescription for. 14% hyperpigmentation, melasma, the bumps under the skin. This is sort of a miracle worker.
This I like to call the dermatologist's secret.
Very
And
much so.
So much so. This at at 50% and
dozen.
above, it's on prescription. They use it for melasma, they use it for rosacea, they use it for cystic acne. Like, it has all of these great benefits. So at 14%, what are we giving you? We're giving that power to be able to target your skin, the surface blemishes, the discoloration, the oiliness. I found that it truly helped to set my skin off differently than using just the traditional retinoids or the glycolic acid and whatnot. Because I tried everything to really help control my skin. But when I introduced the dicarboxylic, so this is a different kind of molecule, which is the azelaic acid in a significant amount, because people were doing, in Canada, they would only allow us to formulate at 1%. We're like, why waste our time?
Right. Yeah, why
it could
waste
be a
your
little
time?
bit in their formula like we do with the retinol. But if we want the power of it, it has to be close to 15%.
True.
So when they opened the permission, we went right there, 14.
Went right to the bullseye, went right to the mark, because we want you to see visible results powered by science. That's isomers. That's the isomers difference. Absolutely. And Manuel is always the first to the marketplace, decades before everybody else. 324-461. So let's talk about a new term, collagen banking. She's the first person to take that term to the airwaves, to the network. A new year, a new concept. Now here's a happy accident. It was supposed to be Matrixyl 4 plus the spicules. That's a less expensive product. You get a more expensive product. She stood behind it. So instead of being a $60 add-on product, you get a $225 add-on product. Your team wanted to revise the price too.
I know they wanted to revise the price. Merzad and Athena are like, well, we're going to go back. I'm like, no,
we're going to keep it. We're going to hold it.
And I'm saying names, so if you want to thank them or me, for this, we're absolutely, because I think that's a sign. And I love the fact that more people could try exosomes. Exosomes is expensive. It is for most people, $300 to $500, $600 a treatment or an ounce, depending on where you're looking at it.
324-584.
You have the opportunity to try exosomes on us.
Well, and here's the thing. If you are checking out the ShopH credit card, you take 20% off $99 plus, add on the spicules. This is what was supposed to be in the collagen banking duo. You actually get the trifecta when you add this on. 324-546 is the offer number for the duo of the diamond spicules. Liquid microneedling, skin perfecting serum, absolutely. But here's the nice thing. You see results the next morning. Now, if you're looking for a system, if you're brand new to isomers, I think this is a very great way to start your collection. Every great skincare routine starts with a great cleanser. The double duty cleanser is included here. You get the Redensify Volume Booster, so a way to address thin skin, fragile skin, skin that's losing its buoyancy, its volume, its youthfulness, and then you get the 98% snail serum. The only way to get the snail serum in the show, most expensive, is going to be the Redensify. That's $45. Last time we presented this trio, by the way, it was on air at $40. New year, new markdown, $27.99. One more mention, by the way. Whoop, I'm just going to bring collagen banking over here, 324-584.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting at least 2 orders of this, by the way. We're over 80% sold out. Don't miss out on that. Now, 3-step solution. Who do you recommend this for? Why did you create the system?
If you've noticed that your skin is thinning, you've lost volume on your skin, you want to amplify or plump out your skin, this is exactly where you are, because this is going to give you that redensifying 3D volume boosting technology. You've got the cleanser, which is great. You want to clean your skin, balance the microbiome, uneventful, right? Because cleansing should be simple and uneventful. It should not strip. It should not promote any kind of negative activity. Just clean, fresh skin. Great. Then
I like that, uneventful. That's a good way to say it.
It really should be.
It should.
I mean, people make too much of a big deal out of cleansing, but cleansing should be neutral. It should be very uneventful, because the activity comes in, first of all, the skin needs to be prepared, so the microbiome should be like calm and ready, excited. You don't want it to be nervous or stressed out like
shaken
these people.
up.
Shaken up. And then you can
Ooh,
use
it smells
your
good. Oh my God.
3D volume booster. This is going to give you the Volufill-In technology. A lot of people ask about the Volufill-In technology. This technology is used to help to restore contours and fat in the body. We're going to use that Volufill-In technology for the face. And then we're going to give you, but you put this on first, so let me just explain.
Okay, sure.
The serum first before the cream. The snail peptide. Now, the snail peptide filtrate, it is very nutritious, it is very refining, it is very stabilizing, it is very softening. Excellent for those who have thickening up of the skin, excellent for those who want to re-densify their skin even more.
Is this snail mucin?
This is snail mucin.
Okay, I was wondering because I feel like everybody's buzzing for snail mucin, but you put the concentration. They're not putting their concentration on their bottles.
You can't get higher than 98%
Correct.
concentrate.
Why is that?
Because it still needs a little bit of something in there to allow it to stay in the bottle. So you really want it. So you need a little bit of preservative. It is basically a preservative-free formula. So we just put a little bit of preservative in here and a little bit of excipient to allow it to flow a little bit smoother. So this is exactly why you have 98%. If we could give you 100%, we would.
You would. That's true.
Trust me.
Well, and you did with today's top deal, by the way. If you are shopping 100% pure hyaluronic acid, go back and shop our first item of presentation. If you missed the earlier part of the show, 324577 is the offer number for today's top deal. By the way, a lot of you are shopping ahead on the brand new Cold Collection, the Powerhouse Everyday Serum. 324579, brand new debut, the next generation of Isomer skincare. The legacy laboratory continues. We'll get the first presentation coming up in 25 minutes. Before we get there, I want to talk the science of extremophiles. I want to talk about the value that we're presenting here today. Back in April, and I have the card here still saved from April, $89.85 was the price on air. New year, new markdown. I have 116 available instead of $90. It's basically half the last presentation price, $49.99. 323-181. Now, extremophiles are very cool, and it's interesting because you kind of go to the ends of the earth. We've had Antarcticine, we have the African resurrection plant, we have the most extreme places on Earth because they have some really cool properties.
They have cool properties because these are microorganisms that want to thrive and survive in impossible conditions. So when you think about Antarcticine, for example, or you think about ectoin, so Antarcticine is at the bottom of the glaciers. Who goes there? Why is anybody there? Like, really think about it. Like,
How do we find that?
Really, it's like the coldest, darkest place on the planet. And yet, these extremophiles actually live there because they're the beginning of the food chain. Without extremophiles, we wouldn't exist. They actually are billions of years old.
Cool.
And they literally are the smallest molecule that allows us to be part of the food, allows it to be part of the food chain. Now, how do extremophiles survive? They have this ability, their cells do not collapse. They can withstand the coldest element, the hottest element, the saltiest elements. This is what an extremophile is. It's indestructible cell walls. So the fact that it can do this and thrive and survive in impossible conditions. So if we have some kind of disaster and we're all gone, extremophiles will still survive to keep us going.
That's impressive.
But this is what's impressive. So why do we use it in science? Because of the fact that your skin, your cells, they dry out, they lose moisture, they can become leaky. But an extremophile added into your skincare is going to do what? Climate control for your skin. It's going to keep it moisturized in the dry area. It's going to keep it calm and cool in the hot area. It's going to help warm it up in a cool area. So what's really important too, like even when you use the Antarcticine, for example, in the extremophile derma boosters, this is going to have cold shock proteins. So it actually does regulate. So the dermal booster here, increase the hydration, increase the aquaporin system, make your skin climate control.
Okay, so the before and afters, we have talked about this. Immediately, I noticed almost the dryness in her skin before has been erased. This is like the back to life ability of extremophiles.
This is, yes, you'll see that crepiness or that dryness is erased. You know what I see?
What?
When I look at her, I think of a bouncy castle, deflated in day 0 and reinflated day 28, because I can see that deeper down, structurally, there is more inflation. So it is bigger. Her skin.
Look at her forehead.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
It's chubbier. There's more structure, like going down from all the different layers of the skin.
The one time I want to be chubbier.
This is exactly, well, you want, our face needs to be chubby.
Okay.
Right?
The before and after. From cheek to forehead to jawline here. Let's start at the bottom and work our way up. This is one day. This is an instant before and after.
Now, how this dermal booster works, yes, it has the instant before and after. So we had, again, here's a mistake in the laboratory.
Okay.
We wanted to make those instant temporary lift products.
Sure, yeah.
And a lot of times they use alum or they use ingredients in there that it cracks when you smile or you move, it doesn't really stay. As soon as you wash it off, your skin is dry, the white cast. So we use extremophiles because we know it's going to retain, sustain, and accumulate moisture. What happened is we got that instant lift, but when you go rinse it, it actually absorbs into your skin and then gives you even deeper hydration. So this is one of those things that it really works to boost your skin. So you're getting that instant gratification for those of you who can't wait. But we're also there for you. We're also there for you. We're going to give you that long-term hydration.
The price to go from $89.85 on air, that was back in April. We have not seen the Immortal Dermal Booster in this size for quite a while. And think from the highest mountaintops, the deepest glaciers, the driest parts of deserts, most extreme places on Earth. It's that back-to-life ability, the ability for life to survive in the harshest conditions. So if your skin is experiencing a lot of those harsh conditions, a lot of those really great environmental stressors right now, this is a way to address it. We're about to drop under 100 available. Coming up next, by the way, a special presentation of 324-584. Collagen banking is coming up next. I'm very excited for you. I can't stop talking about it. I know we're 80% sold out. Such a good accident, though. Happy accidents over here. From the laboratory, from Isomers to us, welcome into Shop HQ. This is the first show of Isomers on the day. If you're still shopping for today's top deal, 324-577. H Pure 100, officially below 100 in the Immortal Dermal Booster. 323-181 to get yours home. And by the way, everything is lab fresh. Everything has a 3-year unopened shelf life. So if you are stocking up, you're taking advantage of today's prices while it's here. We don't have advanced order on this one. So as you're shopping, get it home, try it out. You have 30 days to decide. Now, today's top deal, 100%. Everyone else is like 3 to 5%. How do you do 100%?
We do 100% because we're lazy. All we do is get the pure ingredient from Switzerland and we put it in the bottle for you.
Not the answer I was expecting.
No, honestly, I mean, what is in the 100%? So the 100% is you literally using the exact same ingredient we would use in formulations.
True.
So we're offering you the ability to have the exact same tool or the exact same ingredient. So if you consider us chefs, we're giving you the undiluted version of the H Pure 100, of the hyaluronic acid that we utilize in formulations. Usually you take this pure and you usually dilute it down to 2%.
True.
We're giving you the 100%, and this is why this has been so revolutionary, because it gives you more benefits, easier to use. It is something that is very versatile for your skin.
True. Well, and it's BOGO. It's the 20th anniversary of H Pure here at Shop HQ. That's why we're celebrating 324-577 as Saturday's today's top deal. Now, with collagen banking, we're going to talk the beyond benefits of banking, but let's go beyond just the duo. If you can add on the liquid microneedling, the diamond spicules, introduced in All Stars 2024, that was fall of last year. Over 7,000 individual bottles have been sold. 324-546. The duo we introduced towards the end of the year last year. Best way to get home the newest technology from the first night to the first morning. You wake up, you look in the mirror, and you see that dewy, fresh refinement. I used it for the first time, and I instantly fell in love. And you can space it out, too. You don't need to use it every single night. I did. I have since spaced it out because I'm like, I'm overdoing it. Let's space it out. Let's take Manuel's advice. Now, let's talk about collagen banking. Oh, the best accident possible. Here's what happened yesterday. This was supposed to be Matrixyl 4, $100 for the serum, core, classic size, preventing, correcting, all 4 forms to support high quality collagen and elastin production. That's the structure of your skin. But then you get the latest, the greatest, like AI technology for your skin. Pinnacle of achievement, exosomes. And you noticed 2 years ago, Manuela and I got to launch exosomes here at the network. What has the industry done? They have not caught up to her hyper speed development. Exosomes here, $225 in the bottle. It was supposed to be a $60 bottle. So here's what the presentation was supposed to include. Matrixyl 4 plus the liquid microneedling. This is 100 plus about $69 on air. Instead, you get a $225 bottle product. This is a happy accident that they stood behind. They didn't correct it. I had prepped the other configuration because I'm like, that's what's happening. This is what's on air. 324-584. You get a #1 iconic bestseller. If you remember the Pink Label collection, this is the new packaging. Now, the most affordable way you've ever had access to exosomes and probably will ever have, because this is a one and done.
This is what it, well, you know, I have to be honest, when this happened the other day, and then yesterday when it sold up very quickly, you know what people do when they're down and out? We doubled down. We actually went and stood by it even a little bit louder, a little bit stronger. I do believe in signs. I do believe in looking at what's in front, like it being in the moment. And once this was presented, I thought, you know what, this is meant to be. And let's make sure that we actually explain what it is and what the opportunity is for people. So what you're getting is Matrixyl 4 with exosomes, unbelievable value. I would have done spicules with exosomes or spicules with Matrixyl 4.
Which we have. You can add that on.
Which we have. But you've got like the 2 powerhouses here. So please add the spicules if you can. But the Matrixyl 4 is based on 4 different versions of collagen peptides. Collagen peptides are very important for stimulating collagen, creating collagen. And the reason why we want these 4 different forms, this is the whole Matrixyl family. This is very exclusive. You do not find this anywhere else. Each one is in the clinical amount. So you have the full broad spectrum of collagen.
I mean, right there.
This is why we can show you dramatic before and afters, why we can show you the skin literally changing in 28 days, going from wrinkled skin, loss of tone, loss of elasticity, fine lines, enlarged pores, to much more youthful, younger skin. And when men can use it, you can see the difference in the skin. I'm excited because we can show you before and afters all day long, which is really great. We can even show you and prove to you
Over 800 sold.
that your skin gets younger. Every day that you're using it, every week that you're using it, we can actually tell you 5 years younger, 4 years younger, younger still.
And a full pause. This is just Matrixyl.
This is just Matrixyl.
This is just half the equation.
So you want to see something. So we've been here for over 27 years. So we have a lot of data. We have a lot of people who use Isomer skincare and love it, right? So let's go into something. So remember everything I just told you.
Okay.
Now we're going to go to the exosome, and we're going to pull up this volunteer who in 2019 started using the Matrixyl 4. And then her skin age was 60. We checked in on her every year, but for 5 years we checked in on her, and her skin age stayed the same. Her skin stayed gorgeous because why? She's using Matrixyl 4. We thought, could it get better? Because she's already 5 years older and her skin hasn't changed.
Steady state.
Steady.
Love.
We gave her the exosomes. And not 5 years later, not 5 months later, but a few weeks later, her skin age dropped even more. Her skin is even younger. So the exosomes allowed that Matrixyl to go deeper. The exosomes boosted it because it corrects everything. And now we have younger still.
That's the science, that's the innovation, that's the power of what you're getting home with just 2 products. If you can add on, by the way, we have an individual with the Diamond Spicules. This is going to be a trifecta, 324-366. If you'd like to add on the duo, we also have a duo loaded into the show. This is what it was supposed to be at $99. Instead, you get a far more expensive product. They all work extremely well together. This is Manuela's 3-product routine at night, 324-584. To hold steady. So for 5 years, you're maintaining, you're not aging, you're holding at a steady state. But then to add on the exosomes, do you see what happens? Even with that steady state, you're able to reverse the visible signs of aging. An anti-aging breakthrough. That's what Isomers represents here at the network. Exosomes are the coolest thing. When we talk about the most expensive, the most innovative, and typically 1 bottle of exosomes we present on sale on air as a $129. That is typically the on-air presentation price just for this bottle. When we launched it, completely sold out. Out there in the marketplace, you can shop for exosomes, you can try to find them. They're not going to have the diamond peptides, they're not going to be from Isomers Laboratory. They're about $600 to $700 per bottle. You get that for free. If you are shopping with your store card today, you can take 20% off the duo, $79.99. The most affordable way I believe we will ever have exosomes on air. Average order is 2 duos, by the way.
And you know, I have never thought of any moment in time where the exosome alone would be under $100.
Under $100.
Just for the exosome alone.
It shouldn't be.
So it shouldn't be, and it won't be. And this, again, is something that, again, it's brand new year. There's something magical about 2025. So this is being in the moment. There are a few left of them. We are not going to continue this once this quantity is done. We've already put our, you know, we have put a limit to it. So I really want you to get this and try it. So you have the 30-day money-back guarantee. I want to show you something that's really interesting for a lot of people who are nervous. They're saying, oh, exosomes, maybe it's too technological. It's so easy to use.
It's so easy.
You just put it on like a serum. It knows what to do. It's like on autopilot, right? But take a look at this woman, and you're thinking, you know, is it hard to do? Will I see results? Look within 7 days.
Look at the
lift. Difference. Look at the lift. Look at the difference in quality. Just look at how her skin is cascading down.
And this is just the first 7 days.
This is the first 7 days.
Look at the jawline.
Can you imagine the jawline, the neckline? Look at those, how deep those wrinkles are. And you can see the difference. You can see even here how this is protruding and how this is actually regaining, because an exosome does more than just wrinkles. An exosome does everything. It's like putting your skin in its absolute shape. It's going to look through it, it's going to work on all the markers, and it works very, very, very quickly. So including this in your skincare, this is why it's reserved. It's so expensive, because it makes the whoever's using it, putting it on your skin, makes them look like a genius, makes them look like, oh, you
True.
can do magic. It's the exosome doing the magic. We want you to have this magic for your skin. And I just love it.
Well, instead of just a delivery system, it's like a rocket ship to get the results, to get the deepest results, deepest penetration. Now, 7-day results. This is really impressive because typically we have about 28 days, 14 days,
Yes.
7-day before and after.
Yes.
This is the power of exosomes.
7-day before and after. And I like this one too because this woman too has a lot of loose skin, lot of loss of elasticity. There's hormonal aging, mature aging, very thin skin here, very, very thin skin. And you can see the difference in the fullness of her skin within 7 days on the neck area. And if you zoom in even more, you can really see how from the inside out, from the bottom up, everything is reprogramming. And this is what's so exciting. Can you imagine you go in and you're like, get a renovation done, and all it is your exosomes going to work. And when you combine it with the collagen peptide, when you combine it with the spicule, you are literally taking in a brand new technology. You don't have to do this every night. Also, just to remind you that with the spicule, you use it a couple of times a week.
Right.
So your routine is literally one exosome product at nighttime.
That's easy.
You can do that. If you want to add the collagen peptide at night, do it, or add it in the morning. Make it simple for yourself. The issue is consistency.
Right.
Make sure you have the product. And this product from Isomers is full clinical strength, right? You are getting the power. You are getting the technology.
And now you're getting a duo home. If you want to add on the liquid microneedling, the diamond spicules, 324-366 for a solo. We also have it available in a duo. If you want to spend a little bit more, you get the best value in a duo, dropping under $200 available in the Matrixyl 4 plus the exosomes. This is the craziest value. I watched the presentations yesterday and we sold through almost every single unit. Manuela doubled down. That's her commitment to science, to results, to your experience. She's been here at the network for over 28 years. That makes her our number one, our longest running, our consistent, our valedictorian in skincare, our best results. But here's the thing, she under promises, she over delivers. That means the best value, the best bang for your buck, the best results. No other skincare here at the network delivers before and afters, delivers clinicals, delivers the science and the results the way that she does. Now, Matrixyl 4, that's an icon. That's $100 just for this bottle of Matrixyl 4. To add on the exosomes should be $225. Instead, it was supposed to be the liquid microneedling. It was supposed to be a $60 product, which is a great value, right? 2 products for $99. $225. That is your gift. Now, when I use them together, Matrixyl 4 in the serum plus the exosomes, what do I expect as a result, and who is this for?
You expect boosted collagen, so you're expecting that your skin is going to be firmer, more lifted. This is for anybody who really wants to jumpstart their skincare. Anybody who cares about their skin looking its absolute best at any age.
True.
You want to be able to have faster results and better results.
Look at that lift. Oh my God.
I like the faster results, even just with the exosomes alone, and then adding that collagen boosting, that collagen banking technology.
That's impressive. I noticed right down here, the lines at the bottom portion of the neck, in the after, this is 7 days, by the way, so my eye goes right across the horizontal. That's so impressive. This is the first week. You continue 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years. You're going to be aging backwards with isomers.
Backwards. You know, and this is, here's the other one. I like that you can actually see that it's shifting.
Look at the height.
The height has changed.
That's impressive. Oopsies.
This one is day 0. That's a little closer. Here's another one. You see the lesions that she has and all of the imperfections on her skin and how that's all healing. Even the lip plumping and the contouring and even holding in on that lip area is changing.
Can we go back?
The depth.
That there was a before and after where it was holding for 5 years and then you added the exosomes to it. I really love this one in particular.
Yes.
Let's break this down. This is impressive. Pay attention to this one.
2019 to 2024. This woman here, skin age 60, after she's been using the Matrixyl 4. So you've got the Matrixyl 4. It is in this duo. It's a $100 value, the Matrixyl 4 on its own. And she, 5 years later, February 2024, we checked in with her. We did another diagnostic, and if you ever become part of the Isomer Skincare volunteer crew that gets, to do the clinicals for us, we will check in on you every year.
I was going to say, I would volunteer for that in a heartbeat.
Right? You want to know what's going on. So, of course, they come in for their checkup. Her skin age stayed the same, and we love this, The fact is, she uses the product is still performing. So what I like about it that is your skin doesn't get tired of Matrixyl technology.
True.
Well, we then gave her the brand new exosomes, and we said, continue doing what you're doing, but add this. And then she came in a month or two later, and again, skin age 58. She got younger. So by adding the exosomes to your already perfect skincare routine, you get results.
Well, and here's the cool thing about that, right? From 2019 to 2024, her skin age should be 65. It's showing 58 instead. That's a 7-year difference, but that's the difference that Isomers delivers. Fast, visible results. I want you to look in the mirror and see those results. Now, this is the most expensive product. When it comes to the peak of the collection, to have this it be included as a happy accident, and you look at them side by side, right? I can see how the confusion happened. They look similar. I can see where they got mixed up. So instead of being the exosomes, it was supposed to be this spicule right here. You can buy that individually, 324-366. Matrixyl 4, iconic, clinical level strength in all 4 forms of that matrixyl. That's going to be for the collagen of your skin, the structure of your skin, young, youthful, dewy, high quality collagen. $100 on its own. This is now core packaging. This is a new updated version, glass bottle, 3-year unopened shelf life. But then you get the exosomes. They're in an airless container because it's a luxury ingredient. It's stored in a very stable way here for you. If you want to get a couple of them, we'll talk about supply and how to use it. 324-584. We're approaching 90% sold out. She doubled down yesterday, and I appreciate that she did that, but this is it. This is all that we have. Average order is 2 duos. Now, Manuela, how long should this last? If I'm using this with the Matrixyl 4 and the exosomes, how long does the duo last?
The duo is going to last, okay, so if you're using the exosomes every night, it's about 6 weeks to 7 weeks. If you're using 1 pump application every night of the exosome. The collagen, the Matrixyl 4, will probably last you 2 months. So it might last you a little bit longer because you're going to use 2 drops. You're not going to use as much. The thing is, while you're using it, and this is literally what happened here. She started using the exosome. So when she finished using the exosome, so she must have come in February, got her diagnostic, got her exosomes.
That's 2 months.
And then literally 2 months, 6 weeks, like you got to think about. So she's done all of March, and then in April, so 4 to 6 weeks after starting it, this would have been her results.
2 months, 2 years aging backwards. That's the power of exosomes, right? We have 30-day before and afters. We have 14-day before and afters. This is a 7-day before and after. This is like a rocket ship delivery system. The duo together, and if you are getting all 3, by the way, add on the spicules. There's a reason for being as a system. Now, $100, $225. The duo should be $325. We're over 850 sold here at the network. That's it. We're counting down that final 150. 324-584. You still get a 30-day money-back guarantee. You get it home, you try it out. If you want to gift it to somebody, but it's a new year, it's a new you. We have 2.5 minutes left to shop here. Manuela, if you use all 3 products together, Matrixyl 4 plus exosomes plus a spicule, what's the result? Because I know this is something you have in your own personal routine.
This is the result.
Right? Amazing. And I don't want to say your age, to be, gratuitous, but here's the thing. You're over 60. Your skin is amazing.
60, and my skin is getting better. Here's the thing. I noticed, too, that my skin is getting better as I'm aging, and this is also because there's a couple of things. I'm consistent with the Isomer skincare. Also, Isomer skincare is getting better and better because science, we learn exponentially. We are introducing the exosomes, and I use them. We introduced the glutathione. You know what's really funny?
What?
Going back to the basics, the Matrixyl is over 25 years in our line, and in 2024, it was the #1 most sought-after collagen. So we were 25 years ahead of the time. 15, 17 years ago, we introduced glutathione. Now glutathione is the #1 antioxidant of 2025. Like, people are really behind us, like in the sense of decades after we've made discoveries. So with the exosome, with the spicule, this is why I think we are at that part of where we're using the product and being able to actually show you truly over time. Like a lot of product, they show you and they show you a few months before and after, but no one's really had it for 5 years or 10 years or 20 years.
Right.
And knowing the longevity and what really happens. That's really the Isomer's difference.
Check that before and after out.
I love this before and after. I think this is one of my favoriits because it says so much.
Good.
It says so much. It's got the loss of elasticity, it has the wrinkles, it has a discoloration, it has open pores. And you see the blend of the collagen is what's key, right? It's this blend so that you get full representation in the collagen molecule, in this protein. so it actually can perform at a better result.
Our number one for a very good reason. As we wrap up the morning presentation here, please check out 324-584. The reason why, she doubled down yesterday, there's no more exosomes to be had, so you get the exosomes as an unexpected gift. You were supposed to be getting the liquid microneedling. You can still buy that, by the way, 324-366 as a single. You can also buy 324-547, I believe, as the duo for the liquid microneedling. Coming up, we get to launch the Cold collection together. We have a brand new generation within the legacy of Eismer's Laboratory. 324-584, approaching 90% sold out. To get the most advanced technology, the most exciting technology, to get brand new, we have the Cold Everyday Body Lotion. Now, if you want to target stretch marks, hydration, if you want to be able to do it from head to toe, we have a serum, we have a face cream, but this is your body lotion individually. You can buy it as a trio on the website. It smells fantastic. Different active ingredients on the inside. 324-585 from $57 down to $38.99. Welcome to your brand new powerhouse serum. Continuing Manuela's legacy, the next generation of Eismer's skincare, cold press technology is giving you the most efficacy, the most potent forms of the actives on the inside. This is the serum. For the first time ever on air, it's brand new. The collection launches here today, 324-579. Welcome into Shop HQ. Welcome into a very special debut. I want to welcome you for the first time ever and introduce you to Keon, Manuela's son. Your collection that you developed with Eismer's Laboratory. Keon, welcome to the network. How are you?
Great. How are you? Thank you so much for having me. And let me just say, I'm so excited to show the world this product. This product came from a personal issue I had with acne. I went on Accutane. I was left with acne scars, hyperpigmentation. Even though my acne went away, I still had horrible skin and I didn't know what to do. So what I did is me and my mother, my beautiful mother, we went and we formulated a product to help fix my skin, and it did absolute wonders. I'm telling you, instantly I noticed my skin was brighter, the texture was more even, and after, I believe it was 2 weeks, my acne scars started vanishing. It was absolutely incredible.
Well, isn't that amazing, the results? We're going to show you the clinicals behind this serum. It's called the Everyday. It was almost called the Powerhouse Serum. What are the actives on the inside?
So my favorite actives would have to be niacinamide. This will brighten your skin, this will minimize pores, and this will even your skin texture overall. You can even see when you apply it, your skin automatically just starts brightening right away. It's absolutely incredible. And then we also have ingredient alpha-arbutin. This is yet to be in any Eismer's line. This is a cold exclusive.
Okay.
And I can't express enough how excited I am for this key active.
What does that do?
So it really brightens up your skin. It works simultaneously with the niacinamide, and it makes it enhances the whole product. It enhances the whole brightening component to it. And the best part about this series, which is why we named it Cold, is the cold press technology. I can't stress this enough. Usually your skincare is brought through a heat transition method. With Cold, we go through a cold transition method. What does that mean? It means it's more effective, it's green, it's clean, and I can't stress enough. You get 70% more potency out of every key active.
Well, and it's an expensive process to do. That's why a lot of people don't have access, because Keon is continuing that Eismer's legacy with a new collection here at Shop HQ. Average order is already 3 of the serum. If you want the serum on its own, we have it as an individual. We only have 100 units of the serum on its own. If you want the trio, there's a face cream, there's a body lotion. This is the Powerhouse Serum. Welcome to brand new. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee to get it home, to try it out. It's a full size for you, but I love the potency. I love the efficacy. Now, it's going to be targeting brightness, hyperpigmentation, issues in your skin, but repairing, rebuilding, restructuring your skin. 100% improved brightness, pigmentation reduction. Let's break down the clinicals here and exactly what these numbers mean.
I just want to start off by showing the results we got from some clinical trials. So as you can see, 100% improved brightness. Can I say that again?
That's huge.
100% improved brightness. And then we go straight to the pigmentation reduction. So you'll see in these before and afters. Let me just show you right here. Look before and look after. Look right by the nose. Can you see that?
Huge reduction.
Look at that reduction. And here, so you can see even better.
That's amazing. And this
It's like magic.
28 days, right?
28 days. Look at that, one more time. Absolute magic.
I love it. We have 1 minute left to shop here. 324-579. Fewer than 100 available. Now let's break down this before and after. And by the way, there is blue light blocking technology on the inside here. Ingredients you don't find anywhere else. This next before and after, really calming the skin as your shopping average order is 2. What do we see in the before and after?
Let me show you here really quickly. As you can see, there is some acne, there is some hyperpigmentation, there is some redness. Look after 28 days. Look at that result. It is absolutely fabulous. You can tell that the skin is calmer, it is more even, there is less acne. It is absolutely wonderful. Let me just give you this quick image so you could see the results. It's magic for your skin. Look at the cold press technology really working.
Boom. That's amazing.
Need I
Brand
say
new,
more?
First time ever. Now, the cold serum, the Everyday Powerhouse Serum, is one of your favorites. The other favorite, 324548 Collagen Banking. I want to welcome you in. Say congratulations to Keon on the launch. Now, he'll be back in our 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern show. Keon, congratulations.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, as you're checking out, free shipping, $75 plus. If you are shopping for the Collagen Banking Duo, we are officially 90% sold out. 324548.